Hey guys, welcome back to the White Family. It is Emma. Ignore the screaming children in the background. But today, since it's like back to school season, I wanted to talk about a topic that's very hard for me, which is school. So first of all, I always hated school because I have terrible anxiety, which is diagnosed anxiety. But so I'm going to 7th grade, 6th grade at the school. If I do go to that school, it is horrible. I hate that school. I hate the teachers. I hate the students. I don't like people that much. Nothing personal. I've never really liked people that much, except only a few people, which I'm not going to mention because they probably don't want me to mention them in here. But you could probably guess like my immediate family, and then like my grandma, my mom's side of the family, like my aunt and my grandma, and them, and a couple friends. But so I hate school, as I said, which I may be doing online school this year. We don't know. It is August 2nd. So it is back to school season. We have not started shopping yet because we don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I may do go to my school half the day and then like half online school, or maybe full online school. Ignoring them again. They're fighting. But so we don't know what I'm gonna do. But I may do online school. But like if you ever watched the videos and if you talk about like school, I'm usually quiet because I don't like talking about school because it like triggers my anxiety, and I don't like thinking about school. I don't like talking about it. I just hate school. I've always hated school since I was like 3. I actually dropped out of preschool. I dropped out of preschool because I hated preschool. If I did have the option, if I could drop out or not, I would drop out of school. But like I want to have a good life. And I know what I want to do later in my life, which is I want to go to culinary school, or I want to go to beauty school, or I want to be a doctor. I've always loved babies and stuff, and so yeah, and I always loved baking and like doing like hair and nails, makeup. So those are the 3 things I really want to do, and I really want to live in the city, in New York especially. I love New York City. I either want to live on a farm or live in a city, which is like the complete opposite of each other, so it's random. But I love like animals, like farm animals especially. But I also love New York City. We do not live in a city, which, I mean, we live like pretty far, or we live like 3 to 4 hours away from Chicago, and we do go there sometimes, which makes me happy. But New York City is the best because I love seeing my aunt and my uncle and my mom's family there, and like I just love walking around. I've always loved the city. I know I said I don't like people, but like if I don't talk to them, it's okay. Noises also trigger me. So I don't know why I would like to live in the city. I don't make sense always. But yeah. So I will keep you guys updated like what we do. We have I'm not gonna try to get too personal on this, but we have viewed information about online school. My mom was actually, I don't know if I mentioned this, but she was a high school teacher, a high school social studies teacher. So I'm not going to do homeschool because homeschool will not work for me. I know people who have done homeschool and it works for them, but like my situation, like it's not that I don't love my family. I love them very much. That's not what I'm saying. But it just wouldn't work for me. Like I would like to be around them, like my mom to stay home with me because I still am a little girl. I would like her to stay home with me, and I could like do online school. But school's just a very hard topic for me to talk about because I hate talking about it. So that's why, again, when it comes to school, I don't like saying anything about school. I'm very quiet about that. I'm not open about school. I don't like talking about school. Like, I don't even talk to my parents. I don't get bullied. Everybody likes me at school, but I don't like people. Last year I got suspended for doing nothing because I had issues with this certain in particular and I didn't do anything, and like the school is after, like I feel like they like want to get me in trouble because they don't like me there. Like I do try my best. I made honor roll for fourth quarter, which I got all A's and B's, which is pretty good, especially for one class. It's impossible to get an A, and I got an A in there. I got an A in Spanish, I got a B in science, a B in math, a B in language arts and social studies. My favorite teacher was the Spanish teacher and the social studies and language art teacher, which I got, just people walking by, good grades from them both, but especially my social studies teacher and language arts teacher. She was like one of my favorite teachers. I'm not gonna say any names because like for personal reasons. But so I may do online school, but if I do online school, I'm not gonna vlog during the day obviously because I have to do work. But I will keep you guys updated on what we do or we do not do because we still have. I go back to school September 4th or September 5th and still August 2nd. So I still have more of a month of school left, and we're still going to decide, but we don't exactly know what we're going to do yet. We think we're going to do a half day of school, like which is, it's either social studies and math, and I do online school language arts and science, or I do language arts and science, and then math and social studies on the computer online school. But I like social studies and language arts, so I wish they would put those two topics together because those are like my favorites. I hate science, I hate math. Like I like doing the math work, but it's not that it's hard for me. It's like not that the people are dumb in my class, but they like always expect me to. I am the smartest person in the world, so they always like ask me like, to help them, which I hate helping people. And like so, in science and math, I like to sit by myself. So yeah, they are fighting. So I'm gonna end this vlog. I am gonna keep you guys updated. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment down below, and hit the notification bell.